I had to delete videos off of my memory card to make room to film this, and I only have 15 minutes, so let's go. Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. This video is going to be a favorites video. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you would remember that I used to do monthly favorites video, and every month I would share like around 5 or so favorites that I had. However, I stopped doing them because I haven't been posting as many videos, and I don't know, I just didn't really feel like doing it every single month. So this is going to be an accumulation of different favorites things. Oh my gosh, my English. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen me mention some of these things before, or I probably have mentioned /worn/eaten them in my YouTube videos as well, but this is just going to be a comprehensive thing. Oh, but first, I have some exciting news for you guys. Actually, 2 pieces of exciting news. First, I just released a free ebook, so anyone who wants to get it can get it for absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So the name of the ebook is called Satisfying Salads, and there are 7 different salad recipes and 7 different dressing recipes. And I created this book a while ago, and I finally finished editing it and releasing it, and I wanted to show people that eating salads doesn't have to be boring, and they can definitely be filling and interesting and appetizing as well. So if you guys are interested in downloading that book, I will put a link in the description of this video. All you have to do is sign up for the email list on my blog. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it and I'm really proud of it, and I hope you guys like it too. The second piece of exciting news is actually going to correlate with my favorites, so I'm just going to announce that when it comes up, but it's actually going to be the first thing I talk about, so pretty much right now. I had caffeinated tea this morning, and yeah, I think you can tell. So my first favorite that I wanted to talk about is vegan clothing. So I feel like everybody and their mother has a vegan t-shirt clothing brand. But over the past few months, I started wearing vegetarians tees more. I feel like they're pretty popular, especially in the US, and on social media she has a lot of cute and funny tees with food puns, but she also has some really cool designs as well. And honestly, I get emails for a lot of different t-shirt companies, so I don't really collaborate with them as much anymore because I get like 2 to 3 a week. But I love her stuff, and her shirts are one of the highest quality shirts that I have ever seen. They're made in LA and they're super soft, and I'm wearing one now. And yeah, but I wanted to show you guys my 3 favorite designs. I can't actually say which one's my favorite because it's all pretty much a tie. But this one is super cute. You guys have seen me wear this before. It's a mandala made of different fruits and veggies, because they're radishes and carrots in there too. And then this one is by my friend Jasmine, and it's Dot Haas, and it's a Haas avocado. Get it? I really like it. And then this correlates with my third piece of exciting news, is that I actually collaborated with Taryn to release a t-shirt, and actually by the time you're seeing this video, I think it will have just gone on her website today. I'm wearing the tank version of it now. You can't really see because it's cropped out. Whee! But I'll show you the t-shirt because it's easier to hold it to the camera. So I actually drew the original design for this, and it's a V, but the V is made of different fruits and veggies. So there's like radishes, corn, oranges, eggplant, avocado, apples, etc. And yeah, I'm just so excited to like actually see it come to life. I actually have the original design that I drew right here. It looks a little different now, and I also may have drawn it in class instead of paying attention, but that's not the point. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in those shirts, I will also have them linked in the description of this video. I just think it's so cool to be like, hey, I designed a t-shirt. And Tara's a really awesome person, and I love working with her too, so definitely check out her clothing. My next favorite is something I've been using for a while, and you've definitely seen on my Instagram stories if you follow me on there, and it's the company Franklin & Whitman, and they have a wide variety of non-toxic, cruelty-free, it's 100% vegan company, different face, body / hair care products. My favorite thing from them is probably their face masks. This one is my favorite. It's called Oak Lane. It's a mix of raw cacao, turmeric, and activated charcoal, and I'm not even kidding, it smells like a brownie when you put it on, and there's turmeric in it, and I'm just like naturally attracted to turmeric, so I think that's why this one's my favorite. But they have a lot of different I was gonna say flavors, varieties of the mask as well, and they have other products. I actually use this face serum on my face every night as a moisturizer. It's made from argan oil, rosehip seed oil, and pomegranate seed oil. And then another thing that I really like from them is their botanical steams. So this is rose petals, lavender, and calendula. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And it's just like potpourri basically, and you put it in water and sort of lean over it, and it smells really relaxing, and it opens your pores, and it's great for your skin. So I love all of their products. The brand is actually based in Philadelphia, and all of the products are named after a street in Philly, so I think that's pretty cool. Oh, and they donate a portion of their sales to dog rescue organizations, which is even cooler. Another favorite that I've been using for the past couple of months or so is this Schmidt's natural deodorant. I've gone through a lot of different natural deodorant brands, but this is the one that I think is relatively affordable and works the best for me. Now, everyone's body is a little different, but I would highly suggest checking this one out. This one is the ylang ylang and calendula, oh gosh, the orange one. But I think it really works. It doesn't irritate me at all. It does still have baking soda in it, but they also have a one without baking soda as well if you have more sensitive armpits. But I got that, and I actually almost used that bar up, so I decided to try this as well. This is their deodorant, but it's just in a jar instead, and you apply it with like a spatula. And then I also got another bar because I wanted to try a different scent. This is a bergamot and lime one, and this one kind of smells like key lime pie to me. Never thought I would be sniffing deodorant on a camera. But overall, I would really recommend their brand. So if you're looking to switch from regular deodorant to natural deodorant, I would suggest checking them out. I have two more like accessory type things that I get asked about a lot, so I figured I would just talk about them in this video. The first is my Healthy Human Life water bottle. I literally carry this water bottle around with me everywhere, and I like it because it holds a whole liter of water, and it's one of the insulated ones, so I think it holds cold water for like 24 hours and hot liquids for 12. It seriously works. I'll leave this in my car, and the outside will be like boiling because I live in Miami, and I'll open it and drink from the inside, and it'll still be ice cold, which I think is pretty cool. And then the other thing is my like fitness watch. A lot of you guys asked me about it. This is just a Garmin Vivofit. I literally just wanted a counter to count my steps because I'm in graduate school and I'm sitting for most of the day, and I wanted to make sure I was still remaining relatively active. So I got the cheapest one out on the market, I think. This one, it's $50. I'll put a link to it, and I literally only use it to count my steps. I have the time, the date, and my steps. There is like a calories thing, but I just removed it from the app because how is something counting my steps gonna count how many calories I burn? Like that doesn't even work. But yeah, you guys ask about this a lot, so I thought I would just include it. Because I love food so much, we obviously have to have a food section as well. So the first thing I'm going to start with is this greens powder by Amazing Grass. I have been drinking this every single day for the past 3 or 4 months, and I absolutely love it. This blend is the Detox and Digest blend, and it's my favorite. I've tried another one of theirs and I didn't like it as much, but this one is very smooth and kind of has a sweeter taste to it. I mean, it still tastes like a greens powder, but for me, I can just mix this with water and drink it straight up. Like, I don't even need to blend it into a smoothie or anything. And all of their ingredients are organic and they're really high quality, and I like this because it's a blend of different greens, and they also have added probiotics as well, I believe, in this one. So it's like an added boost. So instead of just using like one greens powder, you're getting a lot of them in this. And each jar lasts about a month, and I think they're on Amazon for around like $17 or $18. So if you think about it, it's really not that expensive per day. I mean, I guess it's a more expensive upfront cost, but greens powders generally are a little bit more pricey, but I definitely think it's worth it, and I've noticed positive changes using this. So I've kind of been obsessed with like nut butters recently, and I have to talk to you guys about this company. It's Gem Raw Organics, and they make crack butters. These are all so addicting. Let me tell you the flavors. There's cinnamon maca almond butter, chocolate hazelnut butter, aka healthy Nutella, superberry almond butter. They also have a more savory one. It's a cashew curry tahini. I love drizzling this on like salads and savory bowls. And then my absolute favorite so far is the cashew cardamom almond butter. I love almond butter, and all of these ingredients are really great for you. So for this one, it's all organic, and it's almonds, cashews, coconut sugar, lucuma, vanilla, and cardamom. So I could eat these with a spoon. And then my other favorite nut butter is this brand called Nutso, this Power Fuel Smooth. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen this in stores for several years and I've seen people on Instagram use this, but it's like $18 a jar and I'm like, oh my god, I will never buy this. Who pays $18 a jar for nut butter? But then I found it on Thrive Market and I think this was only like $13 or $14, which is still expensive, I will admit. But I decided to splurge and try it out and it's so good. I almost hate how good it is because I'm gonna have to buy it all the time now. But it's a blend of different nuts. So this is a blend of cashews, almonds, hazelnuts, Brazil nuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds. And it tastes absolutely amazing. It has a really unique taste and it's very creamy and spreadable. So yeah, I just dip a knife in there and then like lick the knife, and I have no shame in admitting that. Another thing that I've been absolutely obsessed with is the dairy-free cash sugar, the unsweetened plain flavor by Forager Project. This is hands down the best vegan yogurt I have ever tried, and it tastes like yogurt, like Greek yogurt, in the best way possible. It's a little bit more runny than Greek yogurt, but I seriously love the flavor so much. It doesn't have any weird aftertaste, and it doesn't taste like nuts, and it doesn't taste like coconut either, because you know, like almond yogurt and coconut yogurt kind of tastes weird sometimes, but I love this so much. I love putting it on oatmeal. I love using it in savory recipes. I love making parfaits with it. If you guys live near a Whole Foods, that's where you can get this. I'll put their store locator in the description of this video. And they have flavored yogurts too if that's more your thing, like blueberry, strawberry, cherry, coconut, lemon, stuff like that. I just really love this brand, and I've never really seen cashew yogurt before, so I think it's something cool. You guys should check it out. Another food item that I've always been obsessed with, but have been recently even more obsessed with, is Cacao Nibs. I stayed with my friend Jasmine, or Sweet Simple Vegan, in LA, and she told me she had just bought a 2-pound bag of Cacao Nibs, and I was like, that's a genius idea because I'm always running low on Cacao Nibs. So I bought the same exact one. It's Anthony's Organic Cacao Nibs. Oh, Cacao Nibs, they kind of taste like dark chocolate. They're like little tiny pieces, but they're very crunchy. And I love putting it on oatmeal and smoothie bowls. Sometimes I just like get a spoon of the nutso and then sprinkle the Cacao Nibs on top and eat that. And you know, it tastes good. Okay, I have 2 more food-ish items. The first one I've just been doing for the past 2 weeks, but I love it, and it's making your own vegetable stock. So what you do is you just get a freezer-safe bag and put it in your freezer, and you put all of your leftover vegetable ends in it. And then once this bag is full, you just put it in your slow cooker or an Instant Pot on low setting for like 5 to 6 hours with about half a gallon of water, and it makes your own vegetable broth. And you can add salt if you want, or any other seasonings if you want, but yeah, I love it. I think it's so fun, and it's a free way to use your leftover veggie end. And then my final food favorite is this milk frother that I found on Amazon. It was like less than $10, and I don't have a Vitamix, so I can't really make like those creamy lattes and stuff, but it's just so fun to use, first of all. And yeah, you just put in your drink and it makes it foamy and frothy, and I don't know. This is how easily I'm entertained by small objects. So my memory card filled up on me and I had to start again, and then my camera fell, so that concludes the food section. So now I'm going to move on to the miscellaneous section. So if I'm being completely honest, I used to listen to music for fun a lot, and I really like discovering new bands, but I've just gotten really lazy and I basically stick to like 4 main people, plus I don't have a lot of free time to listen to music. So if I am listening to music, it's either Nova Amor, Bon Iver, Trevor Hall, or Ed Sheeran, or like Top 40 radio when I'm just driving in the car. But I discovered this playlist on YouTube, and it's like 2 hours long of just a mix of Nova Amor and Bon Iver songs. I just really love it. I listen to it when I'm studying or something because the music is more chill and relaxed, or I listen to it while I do yoga, which I really like as well. I will link it in the description like everything else if you guys want to check it out. Another thing I've been trying to do more recently is to read for pleasure. So I've gotten a few books and like skimmed through them, but I got this book last week and I really like it so far, so I thought I would tell you guys about it. It's called Just the Essentials: How Essential Oils Can Heal Your Skin, Improve Your Health, and Detox Your Life, and it's by Adina Grigori. And this book is basically all about essential oils, and the beginning is sort of like how essential oils are made and the history of essential oils, and then the second part of the book is actually different recipes, so you can make your own natural deodorant, mouthwash, toothpaste. They even have perfumes that you can make. So I think it's a really cool book, and I love essential oils, but I don't really know that much about them. So I'm happy I got this, and I'm excited to learn more about it. Another favorite that I've had recently is plants. I've bought a few plants recently. Some of them are outside, so I can't show them to you right now, but I'll show you my succulents. Here they are. So this one is Puff because he has a little puff ball on him. And then this one is Fluff because Fluff and Puff sound cute together. I've been meaning to get plants for a while, and I finally ended up going to Home Depot and getting some. So it's nice to like care for something and see some green in your life, you know, instead of just staring at a screen all the time. Alright, and then I have two more favorites more related to social media. The first one is a YouTube channel that I sort of recently discovered. A lot of you probably know who she is. Her name is Sarah's Vegan Kitchen. She posts a lot of different recipes, but she's very creative in the kitchen. I think she has like a very laid back and easygoing presence in front of the camera, and she's a very easy person to watch, and she seems super sweet. So I just wanted to give her a little shout out, and if you guys haven't checked out her channel, I'm gonna link it below, and you totally should. Tell her I sent you. And then the final favorite is podcasts. So I've mentioned that I've listened to podcasts for a while, and you guys keep asking me what my favorite podcasts are, and I've mentioned them a few times, but people seem to forget or can't find the list. So I'm just going to mention them all here again, for hopefully the final time. So I'm gonna go on my phone and look at the ones just so I make sure I don't miss any. So I listen to podcasts in the evenings. I like to go on walks for like about an hour and just relax and de-stress. It's sort of what I do for self-care, and I do it while I listen to a podcast because I think it's cool. Some of these people have interesting things to say. So I'll put all of my favorite podcasts on the screen here so you guys can see a comprehensive list. But some of my favorites, my absolute favorite is Strangers by Leah Tao. I also really like the Earth to Us podcast by Hannah McNeely. She's also a YouTuber. I love the One Part podcast by Jessica Mernan. She also has one called The Cookbook Deal. Nutrition Matters podcast has some cool episodes on body positivity and health at every size, and I think that's something that a lot more people need to be educated about. S-Town was amazing. If you guys haven't listened to that, you totally should. It's a really, really interesting story. The Food Blogger Pro podcast is good if you are a food blogger or on social media and you're looking for strategies and tips on to like how to improve your reach or just your effectiveness in reaching an audience. And I listen to the Tim Ferriss show sometimes. I listen to the Rich Roll podcast sometimes, so I will admit his 10 minutes of ads in the beginning of the podcast kind of annoy me sometimes. I love you, Rich. Like, I understand you have to make a living, but everyone else's ads are like 5 minutes. Why are yours 12 minutes long? I don't know if I should include that. I feel like people are going to judge me, but you know what? I'm going to include it because it's my honest review. And then I listen to This American Life sometimes as well. But that's pretty much all the podcasts that I regularly listen to. I listen to a few others, but yeah, those are the ones I'm liking the most at the moment. Alright guys, that is it for all of my favorites. I know it was a lot, so like I said, I have everything linked in the description if you want to check it out. You guys should let me know what something you have been loving recently has been in the comments below, because I'm always down to try new things and you guys can help each other out. We can discover all the cool products and maybe be cool and know them before they become really popular. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Alright, I'm just gonna end this video before I keep blabbering on and make it even longer than it needs to be. So thank you all again so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, you can hit that button down there, I think, there. Oh man. I hope you guys all have an awesome day, whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!